Well, right now, we're going to check in with counselor, therapist, and parenting analyst. Veronica Sites joins us this morning on Memphis Morning News. And Veronica, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic. Thank you.
Hey, I'm looking at this study that you were talking about selfie snappers. Sometimes you go on Instagram and people have pictures on vacation. I just got off of vacation, had a couple of pictures on there, and people will have maybe their meal or family members, when they have a proud moment like at school or something. But then it just seems like sometimes it just gets invaded with people that are taking pictures of themselves like 4, 5, 6 within about an hour. What's the scoop? I hear there's a study out on this.
Yeah, people are starting really to do it at ad nauseum, just way too much, and it's being studied as far as, what's really going on internally, how does it correlate with loneliness, and also really there's a lot that's not spoken of in the study, and that is why is it necessary and how is it linked to self-image? Not the selfie image, but what is their internal self-image? What's the greatest need? And it's a great part of it is approval, likes, and, the followers getting that engagement on digital or social media. But the thing is, we've become so digitized in society, what the loneliness is linking to is a need to just have conversations face-to-face and being built up and affirmed. So using technology to do that is sometimes a little bit overwhelmed for the people that are actually the friends, the followers, the tweet community, seeing the Instagrams posted and stuff. You just begin to see one person over and over and over again, and studies are indicating that there's a vast void in that individual to engage with others.
And I look at these selfies sometimes, Veronica, and I see people will take pictures at certain angles or show certain body parts or show certain aspects about their lives or themselves, and they'll do this, and then once somebody says something nice about it, it almost seems like there's a payoff because they're like, oh, thanks, and they're surprised somebody pays them a compliment. Is that some sort of issue brewing there, or what's that all about?
Well, it's soliciting the compliments that may be lacking. It's really searching for, posting those things out there, longing to be approved of, affirmed, complimented, built up. And yes, there is a payoff, because as soon as you have that, that's exactly what many are seeking, is they put it out there to, I just need to feel one word of positivity in my moment, in this loneliness and in whatever is taking place. And sometimes there's a real insecurity that the individuals may be dealing with, whether it's individually within themselves or insecure in the relationships that they are posting selfies with.
Veronica, you're one of my favorite counselors and therapists that we have on the show, and I know we don't have enough time, nor do I have enough money for a copay on this, but I did want to ask you if you have maybe a short answer on this. Is there, because to me, I hear the word narcissism thrown around. Is there any connection or any relation to that and loneliness? Is there any kind of a tie-in there? Because I see sometimes people that have been to the gym that haven't been in a while, and they'll take a lot of pictures of themselves, and then some people will have pictures, like I said, of certain, something where they're fishing for a compliment. Are those two tied together at all?
They have been linked in many cases. It has been linked to, that is a common thread. It doesn't necessarily mean somebody that is overusing the selfies is narcissistic. It's just that component does exist.
Okay. Now, if I'm at, the Eiffel Tower or something, I take a selfie, then that's, I don't have to think to myself, okay, am I bugging the heck out of these people? We're talking really, is there certain research that's maybe where somebody that is been diagnosed or maybe is deemed to be self-centered or lonely, a number of pictures where they say, okay, well, now this is a problem. Is there a certain number that's floating out there?
They vary very, very widely. And also the research, just to kind of take it back, some of the research is really done through the vein of mental illness. The other is just polling the general public.
Okay.
what listeners need to hear is, ask yourself, why is it important for you to do this so often?
Yeah, okay.
The roots inside of them.
Veronica, thanks so much for joining us this morning. Veronica Sites on Memphis Morning News. Hope you have a terrific day, and may your social media timeline be filtered with a variety of things from different people and not clogged up today.
Thanks, Tim. You too.
Thanks.